The Voice in the Static, a haunting Elmridge mystery. 15 years ago, a shadow fell upon the quiet town of Elmridge. 8-year-old Lucy Whitmore vanished without a trace, leaving behind a void that time could never fill. Her disappearance remains an unsolved enigma, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of everyday life. Lucy Whitmore was just 8 years old when she disappeared from her family's backyard in Elmridge. It was a seemingly ordinary afternoon, the kind where childhood memories are made. But on that day, the ordinary turned into a nightmare. Her parents, Carol and David, were inside the house for only a few moments. When they returned, Lucy was gone. The swing set swayed gently in the breeze, a silent testament to the joy that had been stolen. Despite an extensive search by the police and the community, no trace of Lucy was ever found. There was no evidence of abduction, no sign of a struggle, no clue to explain her sudden vanishing. It was as if she had simply ceased to exist. The investigation stalled, leads dried up, and hope dwindled. Elmridge was left with a haunting question mark, a mystery that refused to be solved. The Whitmore family was left with an unbearable grief. Carol and David Whitmore never left Elmridge. They couldn't bring themselves to abandon the place where they last saw their daughter. The house became a shrine to a life that was tragically cut short. Lucy's room remained untouched, a preserved sanctuary of childhood. Her toys sat on the shelves, her clothes hung in the closet, and her drawings adorned the walls. It was a frozen moment in time, a constant reminder of their loss. They were unable to move on, trapped in a perpetual state of mourning. The absence of closure fueled their obsession, their desperate hope that Lucy might one day return. The room became a symbol of their unwavering love and their enduring pain. The Whitmores became reclusive, their lives consumed by the memory of their daughter. The joy had been sucked out of their lives, replaced by a gnawing emptiness. They were ghosts in their own home, haunted by the specter of what might have been. 15 years passed, and the silence surrounding Lucy's disappearance was finally broken. On a cold November night, as the wind howled outside, the Whitmores' landline rang. The sound was jarring, a rude interruption to their quiet despair. The caller ID displayed unknown, adding to the unsettling nature of the call. David, hesitant but curious, answered the phone. A distorted, static-filled voice crackled through the receiver. "Hello, Daddy?" the voice whispered. It was barely audible, obscured by layers of static and interference, but the single word sent a shiver down David's spine. Initially, David dismissed the call as a cruel prank. He had received similar calls before, each one a painful reminder of his loss. But something about this voice felt different, more authentic. Carol, drawn by the sound of David's strained voice, rushed into the room. She grabbed the phone from him, her heart pounding in her chest. "Lucy? Is that you, Lucy?" she pleaded. The distorted voice replied, "Mommy, I'm here." Carol instantly recognized the voice despite the static and the years that had passed. It was Lucy. Lucy's voice, though distorted, painted a terrifying picture of her captivity. She described a cold, dark place, a realm far removed from the familiar comforts of Elmridge. The sky above was not real, she said, but a manufactured imitation. A constant, low hum permeated the air, the sound of unseen machines working tirelessly. Time was distorted, she explained, blurring the lines between past, present, and future. She felt both young and old, trapped in a perpetual state of limbo. She was held captive by entities that were not human, beings that she could not fully comprehend. They studied her, observed her, and fed on something intangible, something that she couldn't quite define. Lucy warned her parents about other families, other children who had vanished without a trace. She spoke of a network of disappearances, a hidden pattern that connected their tragedies. She urged them to warn others, to prevent more children from suffering the same fate. She described other children who had been taken, some of whom had returned. But those who returned were changed, broken, their spirits shattered by their experiences. They were mere shells of their former selves, haunted by memories they could not escape. Suddenly, a mechanical presence interrupted Lucy's testimony, A loud, grinding noise filled the line, drowning out her voice. The static intensified, becoming almost unbearable. The line was abruptly cut off, leaving Carol and David in stunned silence. The phone slipped from Carol's trembling hand and clattered to the floor. The silence that followed was deafening, broken only by their ragged breaths. The call's distortion suggested that Lucy was not calling from a nearby location, but from another dimension, another reality. The technology used to make the call was beyond their comprehension, hinting at forces beyond human understanding. The police, when informed of the call, dismissed it as a hoax, a cruel prank perpetrated by someone exploiting their grief. They refused to investigate further, citing a lack of evidence. But Carol and David knew in their hearts that the voice was Lucy's. The next morning, a chilling discovery was made on the front porch. A faded crayon drawing lay on the welcome mat, its colors muted by time and exposure. It was a sketch of the Whitmore family, drawn in Lucy's distinctive style. The drawing depicted Carol, David, and Lucy standing together, but Lucy was drawn in shadow, separate from the others. Her figure was translucent, almost ghost-like, as if she were fading away. Beneath the drawing, scrawled in shaky handwriting, were the words, "I still remember." The message was a haunting reminder of Lucy's enduring memory of home, her longing for the family she had lost. The drawing served as undeniable proof that Lucy was still alive, still aware of her past. It was a beacon of hope amidst the darkness, a testament to the enduring power of love and memory. Lucy remains trapped in her desolate prison, forever separated from her parents. She clings to the fading memory of home, the warmth of her family's love, as a lifeline in the darkness. She waits for the next opportunity to reach out, to break through the veil that separates her from the world. Her story serves as a chilling reminder of the unknown horrors that may lurk just beyond our perception. It leaves us with a lingering sense of unease, a haunting question mark that refuses to be answered. What other children have vanished into the shadows? What other families are living with the same unbearable grief? The voice in the static may be silenced for now, but the mystery of Lucy Whitmore's disappearance continues to echo through the halls of Elmridge. The story leaves the viewer with a sense of unease and the possibility of unknown horrors. If you enjoyed this chilling tale and want to explore more mysteries, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unexplained. Share this video with your friends who love true crime and suspenseful stories, and let us know in the comments what other unsolved mysteries you'd like us to investigate. Your support helps us bring more haunting stories to light. Hey everyone, don't forget to like, subscribe,